My name is Zola Burgess. I'm with Midsouth Transplant Foundation. I am the Community Outreach Coordinator. I want to share with you a little bit about our story, our work, and our history. Midsouth Transplant is a federally designated organ and tissue procurement organization serving the Mid-South. We were founded in 1976. Midsouth Transplant works to connect people in need of life-saving organs and life-enhancing tissue transplants. Midsouth Transplant is committed to saving and improving the quality of lives for people in need of transplants, also ensuring the donors' end-of-life decisions. Midsouth Transplant, our service area serves 6 counties in eastern Arkansas, 11 counties in West Tennessee, and 19 counties in North Mississippi. So therefore, we have over 2 million people that we serve. I want to make sure that you know the facts. Currently, we have over 110,000 people that are waiting for a life-saving organ transplant. More than 4,000 of those are here in the Mid-South. I want to make sure that you know the fact. When we talk about that 110,000 people on the national waiting list, 22 of those people die each and every day. But while they're dying, we're adding another name to that list every 10 minutes. We say, indeed, that is a crisis. 83% of the people that are waiting on a kidney transplant. Can be donated. We have 6 organs that can be donated. We have the heart. The heart is responsible for pumping the blood throughout our bodies. Next, we have the lungs. The lungs are responsible for exchanging of the gases, responsible for us breathing in and breathing out. We have the pancreas. The pancreas is responsible for the distribution of insulin throughout our bodies. And the liver. The liver is responsible for ridding our bodies of the metabolic waste. The kidneys. The kidneys are responsible for filtering our blood of the impurities. Believe it or not, our blood is naturally born poisonous. So that is the purpose of the kidneys. And next we have the intestines. The intestines are part of our digestive system. The intestines help us to break down the food that we digest. And of that, we do have the tissues. On the tissue side, we have the cornea of your eye. If a person have lost your sight due to accident or chemical spill or something went in and tore up their eye, then we can do a cornea transplant. Yes, and then we have veins. We use veins for our patients who have a heart attack. So what if they had a quadruple bypass to fix their heart? They can use 2 of their own veins in their legs, but they can also go to the tissue bank and repair their heart, get 2 more. And we have the skin. What is the skin used for? Unbelievable. The skins are used for the firefighters who were probably out fighting a 3-alarm fire and they will burn. So that's how we heal their body. And next we have bone. We use bone for the little bitty children over at St. Jude who has bone cancer. We could take out the cancerous part of their bone, replace it with a normal person bone, and they can grow upright. We don't have to amputate their legs because they have gotten rid of the cancer. The next we have the tendons, and that's for the athletes who have torn their ACLs. We have cartilage for a person who have worn their hip out or a person who's worn their knee out. So this is what we can do for them. So everybody is able to donate something after death. We have a little one here. We have Miss Jada here. Jada was born with a rare heart condition. The doctors knew that Jada had this heart condition even before she was born. When Jada was born, they definitely came and they repaired her heart. Jada is now a thriving toddler. So Jada is doing very well because of some donor that said yes to organ and tissue transplant. One organ and tissue donor could save up to 8 lives. Now, I read to you about the 6 lives. How we can come to 8 is we were born with 2 kidneys. We were born with 2 lungs. So we can save lives that way also. Tissue donor could restore the sight to 2 people. Tissue can enhance the lives of more than 75 people. Now, with this, it also gets a little personal. I've been in transplant for over 35 years. And with that 35 years, I spent 10 years in surgery, 10 in the transplant clinic, and I went 1 year in dialysis. But I've been at this organ and tissue procurement organization for 19 years. Back in 2010, my sister got ill. She had a problem breathing, and she could barely walk. She could barely get up the steps to get to bed. And I said, you need to go and see what is wrong with you. She went and she come back and she said, the doctor said, I am in congestive heart failure. Wow, it got personal then. You're in congestive heart failure. What brought her to that? She took some medicine for her rheumatoid arthritis, and it destroyed the arteries that went to her heart. So the doctor said, we have to give her a device. There's no artificial device, organs for a heart. So they put in a pacemaker defibrillator. The pacemaker is to support her heart, but the defibrillator said if her heart slows down too much, then it needs to jolt it back into place. She kept that for a few months, and it began to not work. That is man-made. So therefore, we had to go back to the doctor, and the doctor said her heart condition had worsened. Her heart was only functioning at 5%. So the only thing that we could do at this point is put her on the transplant list. Me working in transplant for so very long, I had to realize that she could die because of the low donation rate here in the Midsouth. September the 7th, 2011, my sister got the call. They said, come and get your heart. It was a day, of course, we went into prayer for the family of the 46-year-old lady who registered when she got her license to say that she wanted to be an organ and tissue donor. Because she made that decision, Vera had an opportunity to see her son get married. He got married December the 15th, 2011, a short time after she received a transplant. So she had a chance to do the son and the mother dance. Vera has a chance to see her grandchildren being born. Organ donation, because that lady said yes, it brought a new life to my family, Vera's family, and our extended family. So organ donation is very important, but we also say, what if you were in that situation? We want to give you some few facts about overcoming misconceptions. One of the misconceptions say, if the emergency room doctor know that I'm an organ and tissue donor, they won't work as hard to save me. The medical professionals are there to do everything possible to save your life. They are committed to saving lives. They have no idea that you are an organ donor. The doctors in the hospitals are totally different than the transplant doctors. Okay, and another myth that we want to overcome is I'm too old to donate. No one is too old to donate. You can donate even if you have to donate your liver. The liver has a lifespan of 150 years. So therefore, it is the only organ that actually regenerates. So everybody is evaluated upon arriving to the hospital to see if they're eligible to be an organ and tissue donor. Another myth says, I don't believe my religion support organ donation. All mainstream religion support organ donation. They consider it a final act of love and generosity toward your fellow man by giving the ultimate gift of life. You can also visit www.midsouth.transplant.org to see the religious views on donation. If you still have a concern, you can go to your clergy and they can give you their opinion and their perspective on life after death. Another way we're talking about register, you can go to www.midsouth.transplant.org/register. We also want to reiterate, when you get your driver's license or renew your driver's license, every time, please check yes. We want to make sure that you talk to your family and let them know that you are a registered donor. So we ask that you do that now. Register to be an organ donor. We say again, from Midsouth Transplant Foundation, give hope, give life.